Good morning, Mark Stern here, your local friendly professional estate agent. So what I'd like to do is tell you a story of what happened to one of my sellers just earlier on this week. So I've agreed a sale on her property and they are moving on and buying in Dorset. So they found the perfect little bungalow that they were going to go for and asked me to get involved. I contacted the estate agent ahead of their arrival in Dorset because they were going to spend a few days down there, told them all about their buyer and how good the chain is below them, and try to get it really to the point where you know they themselves would be the best buyers as long as they wanted to offer on the property. They go down to Dorset, they go and see this bungalow and fall in love with it in the house. So her and her husband are in the house with the estate agent and absolutely fall in love with this property. The agent then tells them that there's another viewing later on today. So the buyer, the viewer, decides to make an offer there and then in the house. So let me just go back a little bit. So you've got the estate agent that's showing the property. You've got the owners of the property as well, and you've got my buyer and her husband. So they step into the garden, and my woman makes an offer to the estate agent there and then in the garden. The agent says that should be fine. I'm sure that offer is going to be accepted. She then turns around and tells them that there's another viewing later on today. So my woman got so upset that she just couldn't help herself. She just burst into tears. And she said, I really want this property. I love it. I want it. It's perfect for us. Please, 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 can you cancel the viewing? And she just started really crying. And she became uncontrollable with her tears. And the owner of the property got so upset that she was crying that she said to her, please take a seat. I'll make you a strong, sweet cup of tea, gave her that, and they were in the house for about half an hour chatting until my woman stopped her crying and left. So then she phones me. This is my vendor. She phones me up. She said, Mark, I've really messed up. She said, and she tells me this whole story exactly as I'm telling you, because that's how I got it from. And said, I've really messed up. I cried my eyes out. Oh my God, they're going to think I'm a lunatic and they're never going to want to sell to me. And oh, this will be our dream home. And I said, okay, fine. Look, let me speak to the agent. I get off the phone, and before I could even find the agent's number, the agent calls me and she said, Mark, you'll never guess what happened. I said, I can guess what happened because I've just been told. And she's like, oh my God, the woman was crying, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, she said, but I've got good news. My vendor was so taken in by her emotion and really just so overwhelmed by how much she loved her house that she said, I have to sell my property to those people. I have to. Please cancel the viewing for this afternoon. So my vendor got her sale agreed on this home in Dorset. She's so unbelievably happy about it. And it just goes to show, doesn't it? Good, true, honest emotions help secure your property. Good, true, honest emotions basically give you integrity, make people see that you're trustworthy, make people see your vulnerability. And actually, it worked. She didn't know it was going to work. She didn't do it for that reason. But the fact is that how many times do I show a property and the viewers are poker faced? They give nothing away whatsoever. They don't even tell me, the agent, the next day what they really think of it. You know, it's not a game. It's people's lives. You're actually buying a property from somebody. It's their lives. It's how they also, you know, when you're selling something, you're so stressed. Every viewer that comes into your home, your hopes are there. You're thinking, please let this be the one that's going to offer us what we want and love our house, or love our house and offer us what we want. So that story, I had to put it out on this. I really did. I had to tell everybody just because I personally, it just changed me. It changed my thoughts about it. I thought, oh my goodness, what a great idea. I'm not saying you should go and break down in tears, But the least you can do is, if you love a property, say you love the property. If it's in front of the owners, let them know that you love it. Let them know you like what they've done with it. Because what it does is it warms them up to you. So even if your offer is not the best offer, and believe me, my vendor's offer was not the best offer, I'm sure, that could have been made on that property, it made them realize how genuine a buyer this woman was. So anyway, that's my story of the week. Hopefully I'll have one story every single week that I can share with you, but I just had to put this out there. Have a great week. Bye-bye.